Cody, what do you think? Should they take Fernando Mendoza off the board for the first?
Yeah, I mean, this kind of just goes back to what we're talking about. I'm with the Keeb on that. If it is the first overall pick, let me clarify, and you have a quarterback that you love, even if the offensive line isn't quite ready, then you take them. And I think Fernando Mendoza is that guy. I think they're going to take him first overall. I first watched Mendoza back in 2023 when USC went to Cal, and I watched him put 49 on our head top. He went out there, and our defense was struggling at the time. We weren't great, but he took us to overtime, threw for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, had 50 yards rushing, 2 other rushing touchdowns, and he was a freshman. This was only his 3rd start. I remember walking away from that game thinking, this kid's legit. I think he has a lot of potential and a very high ceiling. Fast forward 2 years, and now we're seeing that ceiling and that potential. When you watch him on tape, there's a lot of things I like. I really like the way that his pre-snap reads correlate to his post-snap reads, meaning that he doesn't get fooled with 1 high, 2 high looks pre-snap. He can confirm what it is post-snap. He very rarely throws turnover-worthy throws. He knows where to go with the football. He protects the football. He's great with his decision-making. Has a solid arm. Can make all the throws on the field. The other thing that he does really well, too, and sometimes gets overlooked, is he knows what type of throw to make, meaning that he can throw a tight window throw, a one ball where he has to fit it in there, put some zip on it. He knows how to layer the football. If it's a seam route or a deep in cut where he's got to throw it over the linebacker, under the safety, he's really good with that. And then a 3 ball on the outside. Put some air under it, let the guy go run under it, make a big play down the field on a go route or a post. So, yeah, I really like Mendoza. I think there's some things that he does well. He handles the blitz very well. I like the mentality that he plays with, too, some of his interviews. Listening to him throughout the year. He did one with Urban Meyer where he's talking about reading a defense and how he prepares and all these different things. So mentally, you're getting a guy that's going to come to the building. He's going to be the first guy in, the last guy out. He's going to be a great leader for your team, the way that his coaches and teammates talk about him. So I really like Mendoza. I do think, though, I'm torn, TJ, on if Dante Moore comes out, if he's ready, or if the ceiling's so high that he's a top 5 pick right now, especially with how heavy the quarterback class will be next year. If he comes out, I think he might push Mendoza a little bit for that first overall pick, but as of right now, I'm comfortable in saying that Mendoza should be that first guy on the board.
Interesting.
I don't watch too much college football. It's just weird to me watching that caliber of football, honestly.
Why?
It's just not that
Is
good
it your
to me.
nephew? He's at Colorado
That's all I watch is if
That's
I
all you
got a
watch,
family
UNC
member.
in Colorado.
Hey, I watched Kansas when you played for Kansas.
I watch a little bit of Kansas, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it's just bad football to me, you know what I'm saying? I watch so much NFL, so much film, and so much good ball. It's like watching a bunch of little kids play, you know what I'm saying? So I don't watch much, but I did watch Mendoza in the playoff game and his chip game. And to me, what jumps off the tape to me is he got the team behind him. You know what I'm saying? His team looked like they believe we got the guy, we can go win the chip. And your head coach is doing a little bit.
I not believe you're doing something crazy at Indiana.
That's what I'm saying. But they wouldn't be doing nothing crazy if they didn't believe in the quarterback, the guy under center. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is to me, man. That quarterback got to have the guys believe. We got to look in that huddle and be like, oh shit, here we go, bud. Hey, we got, or it's like, man, hey, we can't let him score. It's either one or the other. And I feel like he got the team behind him. I seen him move a little bit. He could move a little bit better than I thought he could move, get out the pocket, escape blitz. He's super accurate, intermediate routes and downfield. You know what I'm saying? Crazy back shoulder throws. So I see him, like you said, Cody, throw the right ball at the right time. Sometimes that DB on top, you got to back shoulder it. Sometimes that DB get worked off the line and you got to drop it in that bucket. I seen him do both at the right time. So the little bit that I have watched of Mendoza, I think he for sure, clearly the #1 pick, man. See him do some things pre-snap, like you said. It could be the sideline. They can have the big cards up telling them exactly what to check to, or they can send him 2 plays like the league and he know what to check to from what he sees. So I don't really know if it's all him, but I seen him do some stuff pre-snap, change the play, get to a great run. Change the play, get to a great pass. So I like it, man. I think he the Heisman Trophy winner. If he go win a fucking chip, he fucking clearly the #1 guy.
Yeah.
And to your point, so I think a lot of that is him pre-snap. He did an interview recently where he said, I've never heard anybody say this, but he said, I treat the defense like a puzzle. Like I try to figure out what they're doing, I piece it together, and this is what the play clock running down, and then I get to the right protection and know where to go with the football. So I think he's
saying it's him.
Far advanced in
that's advanced. That's some NFL quarterback type shit.
It is.
And when I watch him, that's what he looked like, bro. He looked like, he could play in the league. You can't pass him up.
Man, Mendoza, and I'm going to take it a step further. I think he's one of the top quarterback prospects in the last decade. Is he probably like one guy, maybe I would say him and Joe Burrow. at this point. Like, I've watched him, especially the game versus Oregon, what he did at Cal. And we know Cal last great quarterback, A-Rod, going to the Hall of Fame. To what Cody said about his preparation, he's done with school. He's graduated. He on that virtual quarterback shit every day and every night where he can control the whole scheme of the offense and know what's going to be here and there. He got the whole game before the game, right? His maturity, his ability to probably lead a franchise and be that guy you want leading your franchise, the ability to have his teammates rally behind him and be a great leader in that aspect. But he just does everything right consistently. The most consistent quarterback we've seen this year in college football, period. His accuracy with the deep ball and the back shoulder ball, his ability to sit tall in the pocket and deliver, his ability to get out of trouble and scramble when he needs to. I mean, he does everything you need a quarterback to do. And then on top of that, taking this program along with Coach Signetti, Indiana, to back-to-back playoffs and on the path to maybe winning a national championship, that's incredible. We already seen what he did at Cal, the numbers he put up without having an elite program
I love
there,
Skip's faces.
right?
He's
What he's done at
disagreeing.
Indiana right now, man.
Big Ten chip.
Man, Big
But
Ten
everybody.
just to put in
When he
perspective,
beat us at Oregon in Autzen, man, you don't come to Autzen and win, man. On the road, that kind of poise, and it's not, don't forget, he ain't out there with the LSU receivers, the Alabama receivers, the Tennessee receiver, the SEC receiver, the Big 12 Ohio State receivers. He don't have a fleet of receivers like that. He got some guys you've never heard of that are out there catching the ball whenever he throws it up because it's right on the money. And he's just, man, his post-game speeches and he just, man, just well-rounded quarterback. If I was an owner, any owner, I'm taking him number one. Period.
Prototype guy.
Prototype. He's everything you need. And if I'm the Raiders, you can't miss on him.
What are you drinking on?
I know.
Hey, man,
I can't wait for Skip.
He tripping today.
I got one of these leads. I got one of these.
Skip, he tripping today.
Look, I
Skip's
got
about
one
to
of
give
them.
it
What
to
you like that
TJ.
Mendoza shit? He whooped Oregon. He whooped Ohio State.
Look.
He beat the shit out of Alabama.
Did I
Beat the
hear?
shit out of Alabama.
He finna whoop Oregon again.
Did I just hear
don't know
Mendoza in
about all
the same sentence with Joe Burrow?
I know, and I got the
absolutely did.
stats
I don't
pulled
know
up for
about
you
top
here.
10.
These stats.
Hey, man, watch.
Or the last
TJ.
Mark my
Go,
words.
go,
Hey,
go.
Yeah.
record this and frame it.
TJ,
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, in his year at LSU, his
Yeah.
final year, he doubled passing yards and touchdowns than
Was
Mendoza.
he not throwing to Chase
Yeah, and who else?
and everybody else
But
they had?
doubled, you're talking about 6,000 passing yards versus 3,000.
Indiana
Jettas.
runs the ball a lot
He
more.
was
How
throwing
many,
the chasing
how many
Jettas.
opportunities?
Hey, give
How many
Mendoza
pass-
chasing Jettas, bro.
Izzy, how many passing attempts did Joe Burrow have, and how many passing attempts did my dog Mendoza have? Please,
Let me find out.
let's go there.
And then he wasn't throwing.
I don't
But
even-
Skip, yeah, I want you to go.
He wasn't throwing to chasing Jettas though.
Show
That's
what?
fair.
All right, I'm going to give you
And
that.
my boy in New York.
I will say
Neighbor.
527 Joe Burrow, 332.
Hello, that's
Mendoza.
200 more passing attempts.
Wait, you better have double the yards.
better.
You done doubled the
You
attempts.
done doubled the
You
attempts.
feel me?
And I bet you that's a lot of yak
You
yards.
better have you double the attempts. You better have double the yards.
I just
and you
think
got Jettas and Chase.
top
Like, what the
prospect in
hell?
10 years was a hot take.
Yeah, but
That's
look,
all I got.
who-
It was
look
a
at the
crazy take.
Hey, look,
it was
man, look.
a blasphemous take.
Thank you,
what
Skip.
it was.
Back me up
Thank
on
you.
this.
So you stay on.
All right. I'll give you that I like Mendoza, and I've watched him a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe not the tape that you've watched, but I watched it all on television.
Yeah.
I can't say that I love him yet because your guy, Dante Moore, has more talent than Mendoza has. He's more talented. He has a bigger arm, and he's much more mobile. And I'll give you that Mendoza has shocked me with some of his mobility of late, and he is prototype. He's 6'5", 225, so he fits all the prototypical characteristics that you'd want as the first pick in the draft. But he is playing for a freaking machine in Indiana, coached by a coach who is some combination of Newt Rockne and Vince Lombardi, because I've not
Oh,
seen
no,
a
that's
team.
a crazy take.
No,
You
it's
said
not.
a machine in
No, it's
Indiana.
That's a crazy
never
take.
heard it.
Okay, here's
Vince
the
Lombardi.
machine. Here's what they're
Hey.
doing. In turnover ratio, the all-important telltale statistic, they are crushing everybody. They're plus 18. They ran away with it in
Right,
the nation.
But that's your quarterback too, right?
Okay,
He's not
all right,
putting the ball
I'm
up.
going to give you that.
Okay.
On defense, they're second in yards allowed and second in points allowed only to the team that they beat in the championship game of the Big Ten, obviously Ohio State, which is low. Ohio State's going to have 3 defenders go in the top 10.
18. For sure.
Yeah, maybe top 10.
Wait, I'm sorry. Harbaugh just got fired.
Harbaugh just got fired.
got fired.
Oh, man.